We got Chris Jericho, who not only, of course, the lead singer for Fozzy, but also in a big match is SummerSlam coming up.
SummerSlam this Sunday on pay-per-view. He's taking on the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Here he is, Chris Jericho.
All right, guys, what's going on?
How you doing, Y2J?
I'm doing good. I'm just in the bowels of the world here in Times Square, getting ready for the big Fozzy show tonight. So I'm just warming up, doing a few warm-ups and stuff like that. So glad we got a chance to talk. We were supposed to talk yesterday, but you had some crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, it was a nightmare in here yesterday.
Man.
Well, you've done the O&A show before, right?
Yeah, I have, and actually we had a few problems with them a couple times. You know what I mean? So
O&A?
Yeah, you know.
I can't imagine.
You can't imagine the fact they got kicked off the air. You know, it couldn't happen to a nicer couple of
come on,
dudes.
they're our buddies.
You know, actually, no, it's cool. Actually, last time we had a show at the World in April, I actually called them and talked to them for a bit. So. It was pretty crazy stuff, though. It was all over the news even right now. I'm watching about it right now, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, it's all over the place. They're big. They're big.
Big news, baby. But you guys got the slot now, so you guys are now the kings of New York City.
No, we're just here. We're just hanging out, just partying tonight.
We're not like you, Chris. We're not the king of the world.
Right.
He's not the kings of the world like me. All right.
You're up against Flair this week?
Yeah, I'm working against the Nature Boy this week on SummerSlam on Sunday.
All right, now, Nature Boy. The guy interrupted your Fozzy set.
He sure did.
On WWE.
Absolutely. The Foz tore the house down with that song that you just played, To Kill a Stranger. Then when it was all said and done, Flair came out all bloodied and bruised after I'd beat the living hell out of him earlier in the night and smashed up some serious equipment, man. He smashed up a PV Wolfgang guitar. He smashed up a couple of our amps and a couple of our monitors and stuff like that. So he's got some serious payback coming to him.
Now, can Flair still go in the ring?
Can what now?
Can Flair still go in the ring?
One thing about Flair is he's I don't know, 53 years old or something like that. But the thing you got to realize is he's one of the best of all time. So even a Ric Flair at 53 is better than half the guys on our roster at 25. You know, because he just knows what to do. He's like when Gordie Howe played hockey, and when he was 53, when he was with the New England Whalers in 1980. He's still one of the best players ever, and Flair's the same way. So
does Flair still have that respect from the younger guys, or they?
Absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely. Like I said, because a lot of people grew up watching Flair. I'm from Canada, so I never got a chance to really see him too much. But I mean, he's definitely one of the greatest of all time. And I was just watching some of his older matches over the last couple of days against Ricky Steamboat and against Terry Funk, and some of these classics that he had. And I mean, the guy was just unbelievable. And now, 20 years later, he's still unbelievable. And it's going to be great because we have a lot of similarities because basically his character is the same as mine is right now. His character 20 years ago is the same as mine is right now. A very arrogant, flamboyant heel, cheat to win and beg off like a coward when the time is right, too. So I think there's going to be some good chemistry between us. I'm looking forward to SummerSlam.
Chris, how weird is it seeing Eric Bischoff in the locker room again?
That was pretty crazy. I mean, at first everyone was like, "Oh, Bischoff, come on," because he had a lot of heat. He had accrued a lot of heat over the last, 3-4 years of all the stuff he did in WCW. But I mean, hey, give him credit where credit's due. He's done a great job with his character, and he's been nothing but a perfect gentleman backstage. So, what's done is done. Let bygones be bygones, and best of luck to him if he can help our show and help us gain some ratings and gain some more prominence and give people something to talk about. Well, then God bless him. I'm all for it.
All right, man. So you're playing the World tonight in Times Square?
Yeah, we're playing the World tonight in Times Square. We should be going on at about 10 o'clock, so it should be rocking. Last time we played here in April, it was a full house, and the crowd was great. It's a great crowd in New York City for Fozzy. It's one of our favorite places to play, and the World's a great place to have a show. So, yeah, it's tonight at 10 o'clock. You guys should come down when you finish your shift. When are you guys done?
Well, are you doing Eddie Trunk's show tonight?
Yeah, we're doing Eddie's Trunk show at midnight.
Yeah, well, we'll be there. He's going to be over with us, so we'll see you tonight, Chris.
Oh, that's great, guys. We appreciate it. And like I said, all the Fozzy fanatics in New York City, we're looking forward to seeing you tonight at the World at 10 o'clock.
All right, see you later.
Fozzy are huge rock stars, my man.
All right, sit.
All right, dudes.
Chris Jericho from Fozzy. The CD is Happenstance. And, of course, SummerSlam is this Sunday on pay-per-view.
He had heat with the voice? A little bit, Earl?
What happened there?
How do they get rebooked if things aren't working out? I never understand.
Well, what happened was he was in the character of Moongoose McQueen.
Oh.
And they were like, we wanted to talk to him as Jericho. And he's like, he wouldn't break character. So they just broke his chops the whole way through it.
Oh, I didn't even know anything about that.
Yeah, I think afterwards they kept calling him Mule Juice McQueen.
Now, do they...
Funny.
Now, he doesn't do that anymore. He lets people know he is Jericho, right?
Yeah, I think he finally like broke that.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea at this point.
Who else has done that before where they just act like if you're talking to me, you're talking to the character?
Spinal Tap.
Yeah, Spinal Tap will do that.
Pee Wee Herman used to do that. You could get an appointment with Pee Wee or with Paul Rubin.
Right, and if you were talking to Paul Rubens about Pee Wee, he'd be like, oh, I have no idea anything at all about that.
Andy Kaufman.
Andy Kaufman, of course, with, what was that character he had? Tony Clifton.
Tony Clifton.
Of course, the great...
Tony, Pony, Baloney.
That part was funny. Garth Brooks and his Chris Gaines, which we love.
Right, yeah.
I'm a huge Chris Gaines fan. Only because it's another guy having a mental breakdown.
Wigging a makeup.
When we started doing like morning radio, there was a whole thing of the wrestlers too, where nobody would ever act like anything was fake. And there would always be a deal where some guy, you know, Fez and I liked wrestling, so we would just talk to him like people. Some guys would always start there, isn't it fake? It's fake, right? Aren't you fake? You already scripted out. And the wrestlers would always grab the guy's arm. Does this feel fake? Right. Does this feel fake? Tell me. It's always ugly.
There was no breaking the kayfabe then.
Yeah.
It'd be hysterical. We'd have Macho Man in the studio, and there'd be a card subject to change. His opponent would change, and they tell me and Ronnie, and we'd get to make the announcement. We do it real wrestling style. No, my friend, you will still have a match tonight, and you'll be facing Roddy Piper.
What? No way. He'd be freaking out. That's right. It's all over now, Macho Man. And then, you know, he was always the best because he would wear his stuff to the studio.
Oh, yeah. Came in with streamers hanging off his sleeves and everything, and the bandanas, the big glasses.
Fantastic to be back here. Like, you know it's not on TV, right? You can come in any way you want. 6 o'clock in the morning, you wear makeup, Mach. You don't have to do that.
And zebra spandex. And a weight belt.
You know, they take everybody back but Mach. Why can't he come back to the WWE?
I have no idea. I don't know what the problem is there. Guess he was shooting the Spider-Man movie.
The Spider-Man movie was big for him.
He ought to come back as Bonesaw McGurk.
You think it was that popular?
Yeah, biggest movie of the summer. Come back as Bonesaw.
It's me, Bonesaw McGurk. Oh, yeah.
Or Mule Juice. I don't know how it works.
I don't think a Mule Juice thing. I think, you know, that happened. Had a little problem. Could have happened to nicer guys. And we just went, what?
Why is this happening?
Could you know, could we dodge one bullet?
Please.
Here's Andrew. Andrew, you're on Ron and Fez, buddy.
Andrew.
Shake it up.
Oh, shake it up.
Shake it up. How can I be shake it up? Was Jericho taking a shot at 08 at half a fag?
Yeah, I guess he was. I didn't even know they had heat in the past.
Yeah. Hey, what's the odds that Pharrell's going to show up tonight? And if he does show up, is he going to be half in a bag already?
I think that he won't show up, but he will drink the 100 beers.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm thinking it's going to go.
No matter where he's staying tonight.
Yeah, I drank 100 beers before I got that. I got to make that. I miss playing. Take it easy.
I got gack in my eye. I got slack down my pants. I got jack in my... Everything is just... It rhymes with black for him.
I'm going to Rockin' Ribs because I like rack. Rack of ribs. Rack on my ladies. I call it Rackin' Ribs. Ron and Fez's Rackin' Ribs.
Oh, yeah. He should be a wrestler. Here's Jim. Jim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Yeah. Hey, Jim, what can we do for you?
Hey, I want to thank you guys for coming on and shaking everybody's hand and, you know, lending a little support while we were lending some support.
All right, my friend.
I don't think it's going to do much good, but hopefully it will. You guys have a great night, and thanks a lot for the support, guys.
All right, Jim, you know how we feel. We'll talk to you later. Peace.